Yop les gens, c'est Ice pour la suite de Tezo, il y a Ali qui est là.
Hey.
Oh tiens, Dame Clarisse Laurent.
Don't distract me. If I don't finish packing, Lady Laurent will give me quite the talking to.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
But please, don't...
As I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Sturk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins! Haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Ok.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger. Here's Tellinger, the artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
C'est toi qui as commencé à le provoquer. Donc en gros t'as été un trou du cul avec lui puis après tu lui dis oh, j'ai pas le temps pour ces conneries moi hein. Ah c'est un gros beauf en fait Vanus. En même temps quand tu t'appelles Anus avec un V.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Irene of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault is doomed from the start.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City.
I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female. I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the ruby throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my
Putain,
lord,
c'est des gamins.
this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
Ah là là, bon, on va en parler à tout le monde hein.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
La guilde des guerriers est-elle si différente?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
La guilde des guerriers serait-elle prête à envahir Havreglace?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all three alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
Comment pourrons-nous leur faire entendre raison?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Cold Harbor. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
Les guildes pourront diriger l'attaque, mais seulement si les trois chefs l'acceptent.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Ouais, ok. Je peux essayer.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich's lapdog.
Nous devons coopérer.
What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
Et si nous envoyions les guildes à Havreglace?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do
Voulez-
not stand a chance.
Voulez-vous que l'histoire vous immortalise comme le roi qui a capitulé devant Malakbal?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Malagbal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight.
Voilà. Oui, j'intimide des rois, moi. Rien à foutre. Maintenant, on va intimider une reine aussi.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Cold Harbor.
Il existe une alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
Nous pourrions envoyer les guildes à Havreglace.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Cold Harbor to fully understand what they'd be up against.
J'y suis allé. Une petite équipe de guerriers et de mages pourrait accomplir davantage qu'une armée pesante.
Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others.
Bon, il n'y a plus qu'à convaincre Emmerich, et sachant que Emmerich il est de mon côté, ça va être plus simple que prévu.
This meeting feels like two wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones.
J'ai une suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Envoyer les guildes à Havreglace.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few, and Molag Baal's followers are legion.
Nous n'avons pas d'autre choix, il me semble.
All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am.
C'est bon, j'ai réussi. C'était pas très dur.
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
Ils y pensent, mais ils ne sont pas encore convaincus.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
Ils nourrissent encore une grande méfiance mutuelle.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement that... Does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
Un orage? Vanus, que se passe-t-il?
I have an ill feeling about this.
You have a bad feeling.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian! What's happening?
Go! Get away from me! Run!
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Caldian!
Protect the leaders. Defeat Molagbal's means. Close the unstable.
Oui, oui, t'en fais pas, on va close tout ça. Pas de soucis, il pue la merde en même temps. Oh, j'ai des gens qui me heal, c'est gentil. Je suis un healer moi-même, mais... J'apprécie l'idée. Ça va la reine?
This is all they send to kill me. Truly?
Ok. C'est tout ce qu'ils ont envoyé pour me tuer, vraiment. Genre à la limite déçu, quoi. Putain, que ça? Pff. Oh là là. Oh, ça tombe bien, ils avaient déjà commencé à se battre ici. Bah, le roi Scald, il a droit à un truc un peu plus imposant quand même. Pas vraiment beaucoup plus dangereux, mais plus imposant. Bon, après, il fait plus mal, j'avoue. Un peu. Qu'est-ce qu'il a à dire, le roi Scald?
My guards, all dead.
Ouais, mais toi t'es encore en vie, estime-toi heureux. Tes gardes, ils étaient là pour te protéger, ils ont fait leur taf. Bon, j'arrive pour protéger Emmerich et bah, il est déjà à moitié mort le truc. C'est décevant. Ça va, tout le monde va se réunir, vous allez arrêter d'être des gamins.
Jamais. The situation is far worse than I could have imagined. Maybe we truly aren't safe.
Oh oui, nous sommes peut-être vraiment en danger. C'est clair que quand il y a un dieu de la destruction qui veut ta mort, on est peut-être en danger. Alors nous devons agir vite.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Pouvez-vous ouvrir un portail vers Havreglace?
Yes, at the Iliad Well, at the center of the island.
Cette attaque convaincra peut-être les dirigeants de coopérer.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy. Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Cold Harbor.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Cold Harbor.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Akruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanus.
The time has come, champion.
Let's go!
Stendarr, protect us all.
Pourquoi que Stendarr nous protège tous? Y a pas de danger ici. Calme-toi.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Tout le monde est là?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected.
Occupons-nous de cela.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
Au revoir. Oh, il y a un peu de monde quand même. Bon, bah allons à Havreglace, hein. Havreglace est un plan d'oblivion effroyable, lieu de mort, de désespoir et de cruauté infinie. Il est dirigé par Molag Bal, le seigneur de la brutalité et de la domination, un prince des dracs qui vise à réduire les mortels de Nirn à l'esclavage. C'est charmant. Ça va, Frosty?
Elle est bien, visiblement.
Oh, ça me plaît pas de te voir comme ça.
Hello, what's this?
Bonjour, Cadwell.
Survive then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Où sont-ils tous passés?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
Qu'y a-t-il de l'autre côté du pont?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
La cité creuse.
Dreadfully dull place, and a real eyesore if you ask me, but I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest! What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
D'accord, je vais me rendre à cette cité creuse.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you.
Où suis-je précisément?
The beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Parlez-moi de vous, Cadwell.
I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
De quoi parlez-vous?
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nern? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention.
Êtes-vous en pleine démence?
Same? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I had the pleasure.
Vous avez parlé d'un pont?
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city, rather a drab, empty place.
J'adore ce Cadwell.
Little paint, a potted plant or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
Yay. Vous avez découvert la cahute de Cadwell. Yay. Bon, après Havreglace, bon, je déteste cette zone, je l'ai déjà dit. Parce que la musique elle est à chier.
Hello, what's this?
Oh, enfer à passer niveau 4. J'ai bientôt la cautérisation qui dispo.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you, Planewalker.
Qui êtes-vous?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Où sommes-nous?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Cold Harbor. It just needs life to return it to glory.
Et c'est ici que je suis supposé rassembler mon armée.
It could be. There is no safer place in Cold Harbor. For Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Je suis prête à vous suivre.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets. And with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you.
Juste un peu de magie, un peu de fantaisie.
Long ago, this city existed in Nern. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
C'est charmant. j'aurais peut-être dû lui demander de m'expliquer.
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers.
Ok. Ça a pas l'air d'avoir bien marché.
But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Cold Harbor to destroy her beloved city. The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within. As fortune would have it, the Ayleid king Lalorian Dainar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses.
C'est classe, ton tour il dure encore longtemps parce que là ça prend un peu de temps quand même.
The Ayleid king single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Cold Harbor. Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Cold Harbor. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid king was captured.
Bravo Meridia, c'était un bon move ça.
Had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nurd. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts.
Je peux comprendre que les habitants aient pas vraiment envie de rester en Havreglace.
Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes. I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vana Scalarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Cold Harbor will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
Et quel est votre rôle dans tout ceci?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations. I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
Et maintenant?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dainar and Vana Scalarian have vital roles to play, and they must be on your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal. You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course. But they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Les autres?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
Et le mage et le roi, où puis-je les trouver?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid King, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the Mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
Je trouverai le roi Ayleid et Vanus le mage.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid King, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dinar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
Que sont les lumières de Meridia?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Cold Harbor, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
Comment peut-on libérer le roi avec ces lumières?
King Dinar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid King free.
Où puis-je trouver ces lumières?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered, as were your allies, as were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
Pourriez-vous être plus précise?
Rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. And others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
Ok. Bon, du coup, les gens, pour YouTube, ça fait 27 minutes, donc on s'arrête là. Voilà, c'était Ice, Yavali.
Bye.
Portez-vous bien.